I want to start by thanking folks again for being here tonight and investing your time and your energy in a town that we all love, and I'm grateful for that. It is the people who care about this place that make it so special. I'm hoping that I can be part of making Boone even better. I have roots in the community. I've worked at Children's Council. I've worked with Watauga County Schools. I've had the rare and great opportunity to meet a lot of people and work with a lot of people. I think these special qualities that I would hope to bring to it would be that my background in municipal government, I've worked for approximately 16 years in towns of Durham and Raleigh. I've been in the budget office. I've been in the city manager's office. I understand the issues. I understand budgets. I know how to make decisions about policies. I know how to listen to all the other actors involved to make sure that we're getting the kind of input we need to make some decisions. So I would hope to be able to bring all that to bear. And I think that the key values that I want to bring to the city are those of stewardship and sustainability. We have a tendency in our culture to make decisions on a short-term horizon. Albeit the further we put those decisions out, not only do we make better decisions, but our differences. If you look at what we want this place to look like in 100 years, we're probably going to find a lot of agreement. If we're going to argue about whether this lot line should have a setback of 20 feet or 25 feet, we might argue about it. But when we have that long-term horizon, we're working off the same time frame, and we're thinking about stewardship and sustainability and the legacy that we will leave, I think we will find the agreement we need to make this place even better. I would be honored to have your support. I would be even more honored to serve on the town council. Thank you. Mayor Burns.
The role of the mayor is a complex and multifaceted one. That person has to represent the town to its citizens and to others beyond its borders. It has to manage the council meetings fairly and efficiently, listen to and respond to citizen concerns, seek new ideas and connections, resolve conflicts, and spend some time cutting ribbons and doing dedications, which is my favorite part. But the mayor also provides a vision of what the town should strive for. My vision includes the following: building a safe and caring community for all, supporting a diverse, vibrant cultural life, preserving our beautiful and healthy environment, providing the most effective and efficient public services possible, bringing public and private entities together to resolve common problems. Following these goals, I think, will help us keep our community on a progressive course in these difficult times. If you share my commitment to Boone and this kind of vision, I invite you to support my re-election as mayor. Thank you.
Mr. Pritchard.
Thank you. Thank you, and thank you for having this forum this evening. I don't really have a prepared statement. Boone is a wonderful place, and I think that the problem that I have seen over the years that I've been here is that we are almost always reactive. You know, we do things like a 2030 plan, but we react, and we approve things and we disapprove them, and we pass ordinances based on the contingencies or the events of the moment without looking at the long picture. I think Marshall said it very well, that we always have to have our eyes on the horizon, because the things that we lose, when I did my little checklist of historic houses, and I could have gone farther, that are gone, they're not coming back. That was the character of Boone at the time. When we create incentives to tear down the buildings on King Street, which we are currently doing with incredible height allowances that have no business on King Street, all we're doing is inviting people to tear down their one-story building, which is what gives it the character, town the character, and put up a four-story building. We've got to anticipate these things and see the broader effects, and we're just not doing that very well, I don't think, so that we can retain these things. The green space for sure, and we're challenged now with the loss of ETJ in a way that we've never been challenged. We have to start thinking anew about how we keep this a green community, a sustainable community, and how we protect the environment for health reasons, but also for the aesthetics. When we talk about why people come to Boone, they come for the university and they come for events. They come because of the natural beauty, I think, first and foremost. And if we're not careful, there's not going to be much natural beauty left, and nobody's going to want to come. They'll drive through, maybe if they can get through. So I guess I would say that I think that I have a capacity. I I've been privileged to have worked as a town attorney. Not everybody likes me. I already have a lot of enemies, so I don't have to worry about making more, So I can go in and propose anything, and I mean, only like, maybe 10% more of the population will hate me. I'm not afraid of people hating me. I am motivated by what I think are positive things to try to protect the best parts of this community for future generations, because I really am afraid when it's gone. So thank you very much, and I would certainly welcome any support.
Ms. Hall?
Hi. Somebody else? Okay. I want to say thank you for listening to me. I also want to thank you for listening to us. I am a little different than everybody up here. Now, don't say because you're black. That was your first thought. No. I'm a little different because I think of thinking of people. My goal to do this is we have a lot of conversation here because we have a lot of people who work with the government. I've never been on the government, worked with the government, never planned to do anything with that, but I know about it because I'm part of the world. Unlike these people here, I don't talk or speak about that as much because my goal is to pay attention to how we speak to each other. One of the things that I tried to share with you was the notion between informing and discussing. And somehow it became that discussion again. What I see is if you inform people of something, then what happens is they get it. I got it. Now I understand what you're saying about your company. I know what you're doing. So if you share it with me on something, that's great. But if we don't have a discussion somewhere, then I may take that wrong. One example is internet. People, they have little codes on the internet. A smiley face means something, exclamation point means something. If it's capital, it means something. Okay, the code. I don't know the code, but I do know there's a code. The problem with that is, face to face, they wouldn't be making those little statements to you. They would explain it, because you slap them, right? You get to slap them. But you wouldn't get to do that. So that's why I wanted to say informing and discussing is different. And I need to have a discussion. Here, we have a lot of informing. But we need some discussions face to face to say, this won't work. This will work. I get what you're saying. I don't get what you're saying. To me, that's what we're missing when we talk about affordable housing. Did anybody stop to talk to that person on the street and find out what happened to the house that they built for them? That's the question. That's who I am. So I suggest that you vote for another perspective, and that would be mine, the thinking. Thank you.
Senator Adam Collins.
I'd like to thank the Chamber tonight for their continuous support for the town of Boone, as well as the listeners of WATA. One of my first jobs out of college was working for the Boone Area Chamber of Commerce, and I got to work with Sue Wilmoth, and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful experience. Made me more aware of what went on in Boone in the 80s. I'd like to encourage the voters to know the candidates. Don't take us for face value. Get to know us. Don't judge someone by the opinion of others. I think that's very important. Help Boone keep its momentum. The town has made some strides. We've talked about them tonight. Keep these doors open between the university, the town, and the county so that we can continue to move forward in the 21st century while keeping our small town atmosphere in downtown Boone. We've all made investments in this community. We are vested. Let's protect what we have, but continue to let Boone attract young families and help the students stay here. Because life is better at 33. I'm honored to serve you now, and I will be honored to serve and have your vote again. Thank you.
Mr. David?
Thank you. I'd like to say a special thank you to our listeners out there and our businesses here in the room for supporting our communities. A lot of our local nonprofits have been very graciously donated to you in the past, and thank you very much for contributing to our community and its growth. In the last 10 years since I've been working for local businesses, I was very proud to graduate from Appalachian State those 10 years ago and stand with the then Chancellor Peacock when they signed the President's climate commitment, which ASU said that they would reduce their greenhouse gas emissions by 8%. Recently, with our wonderful mayor, Dr. Brantz, we decided to commit Boone to 100% renewable energy by 2050. For the last 10 years, and again graciously employed by our local businesses, I've been very happy to work towards the sustainability goals of protecting and making better our people, our planet, and our business prosperity. And it's very important to find balance between those three things. And I've been very glad for my years on the Sustainability Committee, as well as on the Town Council, to volunteer my time and my background to helping to improve our community. I would also like to take this time to remind folks that if they would like to get involved, we have many positions open on Boone's many committees. So if you don't want to email us directly, you're always welcome to come by and apply for one of our committees and join the conversation. Again, I've been very proud to be a part of this community over the last 13 years, and I'll be here for as long as it takes. So I would appreciate your support. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.